Nigerian authorities say at least 100 school children have been kidnapped shortly after a morning assembly. Officials say gunmen attacked a primary school in the northwestern town of Kuriga in Kaduna State. Authorities are still trying to confirm the exact number of children taken, but they say it's likely to be far more than initial estimates. Abductions of school children by armed groups have become relatively frequent in Nigeria. For more on this, we're going to speak to Fidelis Mbah, who's in live for us in the capital, Abuja. So what more do we know about what's happened, Fidelis?
Rob, military authorities say they've deployed teams in search of the missing children because one of the teachers earlier today, on Thursday, told the state governor Obasani that about 300 of those children were taken by the abductors and that 25 of them returned back to the school, and that as at now that they are looking for about 275. And of this number that are still missing, 175 from the primary, which is mostly children between the age of 8 to 15, and then the others are from the junior secondary school, because the junior secondary school has also been was actually brought, their students were brought to join the ones in the primary school due to insecurity at their previous location. So the government is hopeful that maybe as the team has been deployed, that in the next few hours they'll get positive results. But so far, nothing has, no information yet as to the location where the children have been taken to. Some believe that they have been taken into the forest, so the military is in search of them, while parents are waiting to get good news from the military authorities about the children.
Fidelis, we mentioned before that abductions of school children by armed groups have become more frequent. Why is that? What do the armed groups get out of it?
Well, the area in question in northwest Kaduna State has come under repeated attack by armed groups. Just a few hours before this very incident on Thursday, some women who had been internally displaced in Borno State, one of the states that had also come under repeated attacks in the northeast part of the country, were abducted, and they're still searching for them. There has actually not been a mass abduction of school children in recent years, but the one that comes to the recent memories is the one that happened about 10 years ago. That was in April 2014, when about 276 schoolgirls were abducted from Chibok in the northeast part of the country. So there have been abductions, yes, but that targeting schools, especially in terms of taking a large number of pupils, has actually not been happening until now. But the military said that they made gains in terms of trying to take over territories that the armed groups had been in control of in recent years. But then, with what is happening now, it raises a whole lot of concern, because people will be worried, especially in the north, where children, there's still a low enrollment in some of the areas in the north, and people are really trying to encourage children to go back to school. But with these abductions, that might start making it more difficult for parents to send their children to school.
Fidelis, thank you very much indeed. Fidelis Mbah talking to us from